Hello everybody, I am SinVsGaming, as you all may or may not know, and welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. Today, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about the Bloody Harvest event going on in Borderlands 3 right now. To start this off, go ahead and head off to this location in Sanctuary, and go ahead and get the quest from Maurice. Ain't no rest for the wicked. And starting this quest off is fairly simple. You just get it from him, and we're going to be collecting stuff throughout the system. I'm going to be doing this all in no mayhem mode, just because I find it easier to do tutorials and such in it. It takes a lot less time. Anyway, to get all these, you're going to want to go to Eden 6 in the Voracious Canopy. I'm sorry if I butchered that immensely, but yeah, I find this one of the best places to farm very fast, at least, all the hectoplasm. Yes, you heard me correct, hectoplasm that you need for the event, and it's surprisingly easy to get. Once you load in, you want to go straight to the right and find some of these haunted enemies. Now's a good time for me to go over the types. There is the green type, which is just a normal ghost. There is a red type, which spawns with badasses and others alike. And there is a yellow one, which is a loot ghost that has a chance to drop legendary gear from the event. I've had it quite a few times drop also gear that's not from the event itself, so yeah, make sure you keep an eye out for those every time you kill them. So following this route, you're just going to want to go ahead and kill as many of these haunted ghosts as you can and get the hectoplasm that drops from them. I'm going to show this farm once without speeding it up. I'm going to speed up the other 2 rounds that you usually have a go at this. So after you kill those enemies, you want to go ahead and go straight across to this little area. Make sure you don't go too far into the next area. You just want to go through this passageway and see if there's any more spooky ghosts that you can kill to get 1 or 2 more extra hectoplasm, because the more per reset you get, the better. And yeah, don't go past that sign or you will activate a new use station, and we don't want that. So now that you know the farm route, we're gonna speed this up and see when you get 25 hectoplasm. I would like to take this time to mention that there is also another better place to farm if you're willing to do it through the Circle of Slaughter, but I don't know, I don't find it that entertaining or fun to deal with. I find it mindless. This gives you something to do, something to look at, and a route to go through, so it's your choice in the end. Once you get all of the hectoplasm that Maurice requires, head back to Sanctuary and talk to Maurice again. He will open a portal for you to go ahead and take to the land of Heck. Once you reach the land of Heck, go ahead and take a good look, because you'll be here a lot. There is a ammo station. I recommend you go ahead and top up if you're not already topped up. We'll be going through this a little bit slower than a lot of other people have. So once again, doing this on non-mayhem mode just so we can show off everything a lot easier. Kill these first 3 enemies that pop out. There's going to be 2 on the right and 1 on the left. Once you kill those, one will come out of the door and someone will appear in front of you. This is the Keymaster, and that will unlock the gates once you kill him. Simple enough. Once he's dead, the gate will open. After the gate is open, you want to go ahead and make your way around, and I believe it's if you kill half the enemies, you can continue on. But for the sake of tutorialization, I will be killing every enemy in this area. And now that all the enemies are dead, I recommend you go back quickly and top up on your ammo. They won't respawn for another 15 minutes, so you have plenty of time to spare if you're doing this as a quick speed run because you want to get done with the kill Captain Hunt objective fast. The requirements are that you have killed, I believe it's 50% of the enemies, and then you can go to this next part. Alright, so this next part has a neat little gimmick. Once you come in here, a enemy will spawn and he'll get shields based on these two pillars on the left and right. Once you destroy both the pillars, the shield will go down on the Keymaster and you can proceed. Remember this for a mechanic later. So be very careful in these next two rooms because we're going to be doing a puzzle here. So what you're going to want to do is get these guys into a safe location and just shoot them down. Make sure they all die and that you don't destroy anything in the room. It's very important. Or at least the glowing pumpkins. You want to keep all of those perfectly pristine condition. Anyways, we're going to be doing a puzzle here. This is a very neat little puzzle that they have for Halloween. As you can see, we got some skulls on the wall. Do not go into the pit. But yeah, we got some colored skulls on the wall. We got some colored pumpkins. What do we do with it? We go from left to right through these 4 pumpkins and decide the color. In this case, it will be blue, pink, orange, green. Usually it's not going to be all 4 colors, but blue, pink, orange, green. A bell will ring and this will open over here, giving us access to one of those red Iridian chests and one of the white ones. After this, we jump down the hole. There will be a new use station on the right. Once you jump down over here, enemies will start spawning. This is another one of those kill all the enemies areas. So I hope you enjoy killing enemies at a slightly faster pace than usual, because this area can be quite a pain in the butt if you try to push forward early. You'll see I try to do it here and it doesn't quite work out for me. I thought I killed all the enemies. Apparently I didn't, and it's slow, and it's boring, and it's tedious. Oh, gosh. Once you've killed all the normal enemies, the Keymaster will spawn with two little guys. You can kill the two little guys off first. This Keymaster is a little unique. He can actually have resistance to all types. So just keep hitting him over and over and over again, and he'll die very fast. Alright, and it's time for the boss fight. There is a new use station there. Remember that. That is a very good use station, and we'll see why after the Captain Haunt fight. This is also a really great iridium farm, so if you need iridium, make sure you just keep using that new use station. Captain Haunt. If you don't know, that's Haunt. And we're going to be doing with the boss fight. So before I mention anything, this fight is the smallest bit different on Mayhem modes. Anyway, you're just going to want to get his shields down. He really doesn't have that much unique in terms of attacks. I find myself dying to more of the minions than himself. Anyways, remember that mechanic I told you about earlier? Well, yeah, they're back. He will generate these spires that you have to destroy to get the shields down, and to let him actually get hurt again. It's a very basic fight. Every 1/3 of his health bar, he will once again use those immortal pillars. He does regen shields after a little while, so make sure you tag him first before you throw any grenades or anything like that. And he just melts. On Mayhem Mode 3, he can have more than 2 pillars, I believe a max of 3. And on anything below that, he can have a total of 1. And this is what I mean. I'm having more time struggling against these like grave diggers than I am the boss itself. Captain Haunt has a chance to drop all of the haunted loot drops, and has a chance to drop regular legendary like all bosses do. So, now, we're not done yet. This is the final corridor, but before we go into the final corridor, this is probably one of the new best farms in the game. See that red chest? Remember, we have a new use station above us. So, this red chest has a 90% chance to spawn anointed loot. That's an insane amount. And, well, the problem is that they made it so you can't refarm Captain Haunt. We have a new use station nearby. What happens if we reload and go back to that red chest? Well, we're at the new use station. Let's head down. Farming Captain Haunt is impossible, so he's not going to be there this time. All we have to do is head backwards. And well, but you look at that, the red chest has spawned again. These have a 90% chance to spawn a anointed drop, along with the chance of having it to be a legendary or a epic, especially at the higher tiers. Anyway, farm that if you want to. I farmed it for about 2 to 3 hours. Head back into the portal once you're done, and that'll take you back to Sanctuary 3, where you can get your reward from Maurice. All this time used. What do we get?
Maurice is racked with joy. You will take this gift.
A gift? Amazing gift. One of the main gifts of this whole thing is that you can grab the quest again and do it all over. Yay! The reason why you can do this quest again is because of the events tab, and you have to kill him 25 times. 25 times? That's an insane amount. You know how many times you have to run through the vent? How many... Anyway, if it's about like 25 minutes each, it should take you like a day if you grind it out. It's just so annoying to do, and I don't know why they did it like that. Anyway, I have a few last things to show you and a few last things to explain with this. First thing we're going to be showing off is a loot ghost farm. Go ahead and head back to the canopy. Now, unlike last time, we're not going to be killing the enemies right off the bat here. We're just going to be running by them and actually getting into the ship portion of this map. So follow me to the location and to the farm. Alright, we're basically at the farm. Everybody's been using this new use station. I'm going to be showing you a way better new use station that I don't see anyone using. I don't know why no one's using it. I just think no one's realized it's there, except for myself. Anyway, this would be where the farm is. We're going to skip by it for just a second so we can hit a new use station, quit reload, and set up for the farm. So look, this new use station right here. Why does no one use it? I have no idea. Once you're here, I'll show you the farm. You gotta kill 8 enemy down there, or 2. Don't know what the requirements are. Other than that, enemies just flood down. The floodgates open, and like, oh my gosh, there's so many enemies that just fall down, and it's like free money, it's like free everything, free loot, free ghosts. Now, of course, the chance to get a loot ghost does not change here, but it's the amount of enemies here that change. So it's like new use station, like 20s, not even 20 steps away, like 2 seconds away. You quit, reload, come back. It's so nasty how fast you can get a loot ghost from this. And I wanted to show you guys how fast I actually did get a loot ghost from this. So once we load back in here, look at this. I turned the corner, I'm about to do the farm, and oh, look, all 3 types. And that's a loot ghost. And he dropped nothing for me. And I go immediately back to the farm to start placing my nades because I don't want to die. Anyway, that's the loot ghost farm. I recommend you do it if you want to go ahead and try to grind up some of the brand new loot, aka get a cloning Ghats call, which is very broken. I recommend everyone farm for one, even if you really don't play the game much. Okay, it's time to go over the last thing in this video, the events menu. This is a new menu that was added, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff you have to do here. For example, kill haunted enemies with cryo damage in the heck hole. I highly recommend for this one, you go ahead and get yourself an amazing cryo weapon. This took me forever to find a good cryo weapon that I can use in this. So, yeah, that's what I used right here. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. I also used hex grenades that had a cryo stat on it. and I believe you need to kill 100 enemies with that. So, yeah, that's a pain. That's a pain in my butt right there. So we're going to be moving on to solve the pumpkin puzzle. We already showed you how to solve that earlier. Kill Captain Haunt with a Bloody Harvest gun. Fairly straightforward. All you have to do is kill Haunt with a gun that has a anointed terror buff on it. So as you see right here, on action skill end, apply terror to yourself. All you have to do is get the final blow with that, and he will die, and you'll get the small little achievement for it. Equip 3 pieces of Bloody Harvest loot at the same time. That is very easy, very simple enough. Just 3 of any loot. It doesn't matter what rarity, white, green, blue, purple, or orange, or yellow technically. Kill Haunted Rackman. The Haunted Rackman is the exact same as Rackman. Just go ahead and find him. He's not that hard to find on the maps. And there's like 2,000 guides out there. I'm not going to be making a guide of how to find Rackman and farm him and stuff like that. I don't think his gun's worthy enough. Kill Honda Badasses. We've been seeing those all over the place. Those are the red ghosts. Demo Skagan. Same thing with Rackman. Just look it up. It's not hard. Same thing with Boardman Nates. Kill Ghosts in Mayhem mode and Kill Ghosts. These two are like 2 big ones. If you just farm for the like Captain Honk kills, these would be a lot more fun to do. And I regret farming them alone by myself. Collect Bloody Harvest loot. Collect 25 Bloody Harvest loot. You can just collect it and throw it back on the floor. It doesn't matter. Just new loot. Kill Haunted El Dragon Jr. Same thing with Rackman. And kill 25 Captain Honk kills. That's ridiculous. For getting those, you get a new trinket, you get a new echo skin, you get a new skin, which looks decent. And for the final one, you get a new weapon skin, which I am hoping to get soon. Don't be pressured to do this so fast, guys. I'm serious. Don't be pressured. It's actually ridiculous how much time they're giving us for this Bloody Harvest event. And I'm really hoping they give us an option to turn it off at some point. Because for people like myself, I don't want to be dealing with these ghosts for any longer than I have to in my playthroughs. Yeah. So you got until December 5th to be getting this done. Just remember that. You have a lot of time to do this. Don't feel pressured that you have to get this done immediately. I'm getting this done so early so I can make content for you guys. But yeah, that's everything I have for the Haunted event so far. What are my thoughts on it? I think it is a unique thing that they are trying to do. And I guess it's in the grinding spirit of Borderlands. Borderlands 2 had a lot of grinding, but this is just tedious grinding. It's not even fun farming, I guess. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. It would help me out very, very much. It would let me know that I am actually giving to this community instead of just making these videos for myself. Anyways, till next time, guys. Bye-bye.